What is up, my dudes? Commander Rico here, back with another LEGO Star Wars 2020 Star Wars review. And today we have the Duel on Mustafar, set 75269, ages 7 and up, 208 pieces, comes with 2 minifigures, and is a grand total price of $19.99. I bought this on Walmart.com, 2-day shipping. They were great. I'm not being told to advertise for them. I just thought I'd point that out. With that said, I think we could get in the review. Okay, so here is the build, and we will get into the figures first. Okay, so if you're not buying the set for the figures, you're probably doing it wrong. I mean, the play features are great, they're okay, but the figures are where it's at, man. I mean, this is Episode 3 Obi-Wan. I do not believe we've gotten one since, aside from, no, that's Episode 2. I do not believe we've gotten one since General Grievous' speeder bike. In recent memory, I can't think of any. But yeah, overall, I love the little detailing of like the lava that's falling on him, and just the overall feel of it, the hair, the head print. And I'll go into this. And also, the lightsaber has no bubbles anymore. Like, I point that out. Let's go to the second head print. This face is very reminiscent of when he's like, "You are my brother, Anakin. I loved you." Like that scene. Just a very like nervous face almost. And again, great figures. It was on back order on Amazon and Lego.com, this set. So Walmart was the place to go, I guess. Anyway, let's get to the next figure. Here we have Anakin, the Skywalker. This is a great figure also. It is the first Episode 3 Anakin, again, since like the whatchamacallit, the Palpatine's Arrest set, which I also do have. I might review that eventually. I do not believe I still have that figure, though. I think I may have traded it, sadly. But yeah, so here we have Anakin. I think this is probably the single best Anakin. It also has some nice lava scars like on his robes, as well as some nice leg printing. And we move to the back. There is also a nice back printing. And if we turn the hair piece, like so, you will get a very calm looking Anakin, which I can't think of a time that happened in the scene. And then you can create burnt Anakin that's been chopped in half. Yay. Anyway, now that we've built this, let's get into the set. So here's the part I think we'll talk about first. The fact that there is no high ground for Obi-Wan. I mean, I don't know if this was the scene in the movie or whatever, but there's no high ground. Why does Anakin have the high ground? I was watching a review on M&R Productions channel, and he's like, oh, there's nowhere for him to be high ground. Like, maybe this. I mean, yeah, that's still not high ground. Not high ground material. But there we go. Much, much better. Much better. Much better. Anyway, yeah, let's get into the features. Here we have that little pillar they were on. And this is a very nice thing. It can go backwards, like this, if you really want to do that. It could also go up, like a little antenna. Like, I think that's supposed to go up, like that. I think that's what it's supposed to be. But then it started falling and falling. And also there's this, like, it's kind of translucent. So you do this. And that's about as far as it goes. In terms of, yeah, just movement in general. It's not because of that fire piece, it's because of another piece that's here. And also this, like, little thing reminds me vaguely of Darth Vader's castle. But yeah, it looked like that. It's pretty cool. And I think we move into the next feature. The next feature is the ability for these two to combine and make it kind of like this, compact. So you could have Obi-Wan here on his little lever, who is not properly in the high ground, and Anakin on his little droid, if you could get that. Yeah, and there's a little like control panel here. And the thing that's cool about this is you could like go ham with each other, and they also, yeah, so they slide like that on this little like lava thing. Yeah, here, let me get the Anakin's lightsaber down. And then Anakin's 9 times out of 10 is going to be knocked off. I don't know if they did that on purpose or it just happened to be that way, because when you put him on the stud, he's going to fall off. It's called like a stud hopper because they kind of hop off. It's often used in like mock techniques. So Obi-Wan is never going to lose his ground, granted, whether it being low ground and or high ground. Sadly, it is the low ground, but yeah. And also, while they are fighting, there's this little feature right here that allows you to push some lava up, and my lava piece have connected a bit. So yeah, so it's a bit annoying, but yeah, here. I'm just trying to like fix it. There you go. It doesn't really give the full effect. Like, yeah, you can't put more than 3 in there because if 3 is pushing it, here. There you go. You kind of saw that. There was a little bit of a, lava, if you want to call it that. But yeah, I think I covered most of it. There's some nice detailing. I mean, there's not that much to talk about. It's a playability set, and 9 times out of 10, they make these for kids. Like they did a Rey one, Rey and Kylo, and that one personally, in my opinion, looks a lot better than this one. I make sure I watch other reviews before I do mine, so I know what to cover in case I forget anything. And there was a comparison between this one and the Kylo one. So if you want one that's more appealing on your shelf, then that one's probably it. But does it come with Anakin and Obi-Wan? I think not. And that's what you're really paying for in this set. $10 per figure, and you get a bunch of extra pieces. Yeah, I think we go to the final verdict now. Figure-wise, it is pretty good. It is very good, actually. It comes with Anakin, Obi-Wan. Do I wish Mustafar was a lot more? Absolutely. It could have been like the 2005 set with Obi-Wan, with Padme, and the cool fight. They had a really cool fight set up. I've never seen that set in real life, actually, but it's a really cool set. Price per part, 208, so 210 pieces for $20. That's about right. Might be a bit expensive. And again, what it comes down to, I think, in this set really is the figures, unless you're really a playability type guy. Yeah. Set-wise, it is just okay. The platform, it's kind of just discombobulated. If it was less red, because the red and yellow stick out like sore thumbs. If they were able to do clear red and yellow, that would probably make this tenfold better. But yeah, the overall designs of the recent at least these playsets. The only playset I could think of in recent memory that I absolutely adore is the Palpatine Vader 2015 set. I worked so hard for that thing. I had to join swim team for 7 weeks, and my parents bought it for me, so that was exciting. But yeah. With that said, I definitely recommend you pick it up, especially if you're a prequel fan. If you're getting it just for the figures and you don't need them that instantly, I just got it because I wanted to review it and just check it out. If you don't need that instantly, I don't see this going on sale. Genuinely, because of how popular it's become. This and the Mandalorian set are practically sold out. Hopefully it sends a message to LEGO so they know okay, this is what the people want. This is what they get, hopefully. But yeah, with that said, tell me what your guys' thoughts on this are in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the